Hey, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name's Elliott and you're watching Rickety Ski Reviews. Today, we're gonna talk about ski deals and specifically ugly skis that are cheap. Now, if you're really picky, if you really care about how the graphics look, maybe this video isn't for you. I will, at the end, have other just good ski deals. So, you can kind of pick and choose what you want. But like, for me, I really don't care that much about the graphics of skis, especially since they have snow on them half the time. Goggles, jackets, snow pants, like clothing for whatever reason, I really care about the aesthetics for, but skis, I just do not care at all. Just because you're riding them, I care more about how they feel, and then you've got like snow on the top of them half the time anyway. So for me, I've never worried too much about graphics, and because I don't care, I've gotten some pretty killer deals over the years for skis that don't look that good, but ski really well. A good example, I was helping someone shop for skis, and I bought a pair of the 2024 Atomic Bent 110s, and they are red and not the best to look at. And my friend was like, oh, those are so hideous. And I'm like, yeah, but this weird size Atomic Bent 110, this was maybe a month ago, was like $330. I'm like, it's ugly and it didn't sell because it's ugly, so you got a great deal. So without further ado, let me help you guys find good deals on less than attractive skis, because really at the end of the day, it's about how the ski performs on your foot. And that's what really matters, and you can save yourself a ton of money by not being picky. The first deal is a ski that I had in my own cart for Evo, but I've got so many skis, I don't need to be spending more money on another pair of skis, and I've already reviewed them. That is, of course, the DPS Kaizen 112. This is my favorite powder ski. I think if you have knee, back, hip issues, this is the best powder ski you can get because it's so forgiving on your knees. It's so forgiving in the way it skis. It feels really good, but as soon as there's like firm snow, you'll definitely get bounced around. But for a powder day, this is probably my favorite powder ski. So if you get the Grotjahn skis for 2025, that like specific edition, it kind of looks like a circus tent. I think it is ugly, but you're gonna have snow on a powder day especially. You're really not gonna see the top sheets, so you can get them. They're normally almost $1,700. Right now you can get them for $1,049.97. Looks like they only have the 184 size, but for a lot of people that's the perfect length. So if you want a good deal that I'm passing on, I'll pass it along to you. What a killer deal for a ski you're almost never gonna see the top sheets of, except for when you're loading it in the car. After that, you have the Look Pivot 15 in the Forza 3.0 color. I have the 18 version of this, and I got it on sale as well. It is normally $430. It's $279.47. And not a lot of people need Look Pivots, but if you're somebody who likes freestyle or who's looking to put them on a powder ski, maybe you like that DPS. I own these bindings, and I will say the color is very ugly. But again, for bindings, you care more about them working properly, and when it comes to looks, especially pivots, they do perform well. They is a premium binding, but I would not get these if you're looking for a carving ski. I would get this for a powder ski because I think the Look Pivots really specialize with having your foot close to the ground and where you can feel everything. And you combine that with maybe that DPS from before, it's a very nice mix. So yeah, $279.47, they've got all the widths, and save yourself $150 just by not being picky about color. After that, you have the Salomon QST 106, would also pair well with that Look Pivot. These are for 2025. That is the bright orange for $524.97. I just think Salomon had very bland colors, and then they kind of took that bland design and added orange, which I don't think did it any favors. I think these are pretty ugly. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe you like them. I'm not trying to insult you. But you can get these for, instead of $750, get them for $524.97. All sizes 157 to 189. This is a killer ski. I like the way it skis. I like that kind of surfy snowboard feeling. I think Salomon QST is kind of the first one to really make me feel that similar feeling that a snowboard gets in powder, and I think these are tremendous. I like it more than the QST Blank. I think the color's really ugly, but a darn good ski. So save yourself some money and get this ski now, or you can wait a couple months and get it for $750, or if the tariff prices go up, although who knows what's going on with that, but if the prices go up, it could be more expensive than $750 even. But hard to tell the future. But for sure, this is a very good price. Oh my god, speaking of Salomon QSTs, Victor Brosed on one of the memes I made on Instagram about how like Salomon really cooks with their ski designs, but the top sheets don't always look good. This was 27 weeks ago, so almost half a year ago. He goes, "Hi, Rickety Ski Reviews. I'm the designer behind these skis. By the way, your videos are fun," laughing emoji. "And I promise you, 50 Shades of Grey will be totally over next year, winky face." So I'm like, oh, Salomon QST, gonna get a redesign? Maybe some cool graphics, like, you know, kind of the very unique graphics you would see. I was very excited to see what old Victor had cooking up. And where did we end up getting? The new designs for the Salomon QST 106 is this like tan, it's still gray. Victor, you said no 50 shades of gray. Instead I just got 2 shades of gray. I've got this shaded cream with like a pixel art blue. I know it's supposed to have something to do with Salomon's original logo or something. And then they've got this other shade of gray with blue and orange. If I'm being honest, I don't really love the new graphics. I think these are also not great to look at. Maybe you have a different opinion. I really also don't like off shades of white for when you are in the powder, because if you're trying to go and find your skis when you crash, maybe you guys never crash, I do crash, and it is such a pain to dig through stuff and try to find a white pair of skis. It's like when I have friends who have a white helmet and a white jacket. I have a white helmet too, but it's got other stuff on it. You've got a white jacket, white snow pants. It's like, are you just trying to get lost and never be found again? Honestly, no shade at Victor, and I don't even really hate, like, I love the bottoms of the Salomon skis, even the new ones. They have this cool pink rainbow, but the top sheets I've just never really liked. In my opinion, this one was a miss, but no hate towards Victor. I appreciate you seeing my meme and taking it kind of in strides and being kind of a good sport about it. I feel like his comment was super nice, so Victor, shout out, appreciate you. I did not expect my funny meme to get 500,000 views, but here we are, and I just want to say I appreciate you being such a good sport about it. No hate towards you, Victor, or anyone over at Salomon, but maybe you meant the graphics for next year. I don't know. It's fine, it's better than gray, but you really are taking baby steps here, because this is still a lot of gray. All right, anyway, back to deals. Oh, the last ski deal for a ski that I don't think is particularly good looking. This could be different in person. Yellow is notoriously hard to say if you're gonna like it or not, depending on if you see it in person. But the last kind of less than pleasant looking ski, I think, is the 2024 Black Crows Justis. It's got kind of this mustard yellow with the Black Crows down the middle. I like the Black Crows design. I know some people don't, and honestly I don't get it, because 95% of Black Crows designs I really like. I like the colors, I like the simple graphics, but you know, everybody has different tastes. But in this case, this one Justis just missed the mark for me. Now, normally this Black Crows Justis is $1,100. Right now you can get it for $659.97. They didn't change it from 2024 to 2025. You can get a 183 centimeter length, which is super common. So if you can like get past this color and just realize it's going to be buried under snow half the time, the Black Crows Justis is a phenomenal ski. I like how gradual the flex is on the ski. I like that kind of, I don't know if you want to say it's spoony tips. It's almost like a spork. But it's got a little bit of squareness to the tips that really allow them to hook up and get through the turn. I think this is a phenomenal ski and a great deal. So you can find that on evo.com for $659.97. As always, too, with these deal videos, I will have affiliate links down below. That's how I'm able to stay independent. It's like, I think 70% of my channel's income now is affiliate links. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you for using those links. And if you find these deals helpful, please use them. But I've got more deals, but I forgot to put that at the beginning. So you're hearing it now. All right, now let's just talk about deals. I don't think these skis are ugly. I think these are just good deals from here on out. Okay, you can get the Salomon QST 92 for $384.97. Sub $400, phenomenal, great daily driver. It's got the cork dampener, which means it's not as damp as like a Volkl or anything, but it's pretty damp for a ski that doesn't have any titanal. It's still got that comfortable, smooth tip. I like this for off trail a little bit more than on trail. I do think that those rounded off tips are not the most accurate, but on edge and carving, they feel really good. So take that for what it's worth. If you're looking for a little bit more of a like precise ski, I'll have another option for you next. You can get this in 152 all the way up to 184. Phenomenal, phenomenal ski, and probably one of the best values on here. I mean, that last Black Cross Justis and TPS are good too, but just depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something a little bit more precise, you can get it before it's gone. The 2025 Atomic Maverick 95 Ti. These are changing over to the CTI. I've only tried the 88 CTI and I was not thrilled by it. I love the Atomic Maverick line. I think this is kind of final call if you want to get a really good ski. If I didn't own any skis and I was just going to buy one pair, or like for a daily driver, this would probably be my go-to, or the Black Cross Octo. But I love the Atomic Maverick series, and I think that the newer versions just don't have that je ne sais pas, je ne sais quoi, je ne sais pas, I don't know what, je ne sais quoi. Anyway, they don't have that kind of strong, driven spirit, and they're just not as rewarding to carve as the old version. So you can get the old version, this 2025, it's a great color, 524.97, 164 through 188 for sizes. You can also get the Salomon QST 98 if you're looking for kind of a safe bet ski. That's 489.97 instead of 700. They have every size there, 169 through 189. You can also get the Atomic Bent 100. Those are 454.97, 158 through 186. I think that's a great ski if you're kind of like dipping your toes into powder or just want a ski that's kind of easy to maneuver. It really provides a lot of value. It's not my favorite Atomic Bent because it kind of can't make up its mind. It's trying to do too much, like when you put it compared, but it just, like in a vacuum on its own, it is a darn good ski. In my opinion, it's like, okay, if you're gonna get a bent, get like a bent 110 or 120 for powder, or if you're looking for a budget ski, go for the bent 90, which the Atomic Bent 90 is $384.97, another sub $400 ski. And again, 157 through 184. I just put out a review of the bent 90, so definitely check that out if you want more details. Oh, okay, this is not ugly. This is one of my favorite skis. This is like been my go-to spring skiing skis. The more I ski on it, the more I like it. The Volkl M7 Mantra, 163, 170, 177, down from 850 to 509.99. You can also get the Nordica Enforcer 94. I was a little so-so on the ski. Honestly, if it was me, I would get the Nordica Enforcer 99, but you can get these for $524.99. If that interests you, if you demoed them and you like them, maybe go for it. But honestly, oh, you can get the 99 for $559. Yeah, scrap that. Just get the Enforcer 99. I think that ski kind of blends its shape a little bit better. 179, 191, but you can get them for $559.99. Lastly, this one kind of got restocked. I'm not sure what was happening here, but you can now get the Blizzard Rustler for $559.96 instead of $800. I thought this was a very good all-around ski. It's kind of a jack of all trades. It does everything well. I liked it a lot more than the Anomaly 88, although Anomaly 94s were different. But I think the Rustler 10 is a very easy ski to recommend, and now they're on sale for almost $560. So, you know, all sizes 162, 168, 174, and 180. I think that's a pretty good find right now, honestly. You can also get the Black Cross Octo for $629.30 instead of $899. That was kind of my ski of the year for last year. And honestly, I didn't get on it this year because, you know, Black Cross just kind of temporarily loaned it to me. But I think the ski was so underappreciated and provides so much performance. If you like short radius turns, I think this is probably one of the best skis you can get for that if you're carving oriented. If not, you can go with the Mears Core. But I really, really like the Black Cross Octo. If you want some smaller sizes, for the same price, you can get the Black Cross Octo Birdie, which is just a different color, in 167. I don't believe there's any difference between the men's and women's other than graphics. So if 167 is more your size, that might be a good option too. You can get the Blizzard Anomaly 88. I wasn't crazy about the ski, but if you've tried it and liked it, you can get it for $49.99 instead of $699. Oh, and lastly, okay, this is not a ski deal. I understand that, and I know jack diddly about bikes, okay? I have a Santa Cruz Tallboy that I love. That's what I'm riding on right now. But I am kind of looking at bikes, and you can get a Santa Cruz 5010 5C R Evo exclusive for $3,359. Now, I know that's a lot, but given that most Santa Cruz bikes are like $4,000 to $5,000, that is very steeply discounted. I'm not sure that I'm gonna buy this, but it came across my radar and something to look at if you are currently looking for a mountain bike. Mountain bikes are in the same boat as skis. They have not been able to move them since the COVID boom. So if you are looking to save yourself some money on bikes, I think this is a phenomenal deal. And they've got like 3 different colors for this, lots of different sizes. Yeah, if you're looking for like some mountain bike deals right now, I also saw the Santa Cruz Heckler is discounted pretty severely. So maybe check that out if you are in the market for a bike. yeah, I know I'm not a bike channel, but I saw some deals and wanted to share them with you. I've also seen like other brands too. Like I'll put an affiliate link for some of the other bike deals I found. Where did I find? Oh, I found like a Marin that was pretty affordable. I found some Specialized bikes that were really affordable. I think it was like the, whatever their electric bike is. Anyway, I'll have affiliate codes down below to help you kind of look through that. So anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful. I know these deal videos, I try not to do them too often because I don't want to like just be like, oh, buy, because I don't care if you guys buy things. But if you are going to buy, please use those affiliate links because that helps support me and helps kind of me get back the money and time that goes into making these types of videos. You know, but more than anything, as always, I just appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. If I said your ski was ugly and it's your personal ski, I did not mean to insult you personally. I am not that invested, and as always, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and of course, you're not gonna see the top sheets anyway. I think that's my 5th time saying it in this video, but not any dig at anyone in particular. I just thought it was kind of a funny twist on my deal videos to talk about some of the stuff that I personally don't find visually great, but you know, that's just my opinion. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.